I got my first period at 14, and for years my cycle was unpredictable and exhausting. And at 26, I was finally diagnosed with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, a lifelong hormonal disorder. Not just me, 1 in 10 women worldwide are affected by it. Women face long term health risks like diabetes, fertility issues, and since there is no single definitive test, clinicians report uncertainty around diagnosis. And all of this have a cost impact too. Payers like United Health or Highmark, PCOS means driving up member costs. During the interviews, we kept hearing the same frustration. They're tracking everything, but it's scattered everywhere. And none of this is helping them connect into a clear picture of what is actually happening with their body. And when we talk to clinicians, they said something very similar too. Clinical exams and lab results are important, but PCOS unfolds over time, which makes pattern difficult to see in short appointment. When we step back, this creates a clear gap in the system. First, symptoms are overwhelming and fragmented to track. Second, care becomes disconnected. Doctors don't see a full structured, meaningful patterns from daily life. And over time, this leads to care inflation, more complications, more visits, and higher long term costs. And that's why we are building Oviact. Oviact is a unified intelligent PCOS data hub that turns scattered symptoms tracking into actionable understanding for women and also their healthcare providers. Let me show you what that looks like. Instead of juggling 5 different apps, Oviact gives women one place to track every meaningful PCOS signal. Before a doctor's visit, users can export clinical-ready summaries highlighting key trends and key patterns and changes. Users can also upload lab reports directly. Oviact reads the results, tracks the trends, and explains in plain, simple language. The opportunity is real. The global digital PCOS market is 2.4 billion, and that is just US. And that's just within digital PCOS care. When we zoom out, we are part of a much larger and growing hormonal health market, spanning fertility, endocrinology, and long-term metabolic care. There are plenty of healthcare tracking apps out there, but most of them are built for general wellness or period tracking, not for managing something very complex like PCOS. What makes Oviact different is our focus. We are building specifically around PCOS symptom patterns over time and not just daily logs. We are starting direct to consumer, supporting women with PCOS who are already looking for better tools. And from there, we move into payer partnerships, helping health plans improve outcomes while managing PCOS related costs. Beyond PCOS, the platform expands the support to other hormonal conditions across women's lifespan, from fertility to perimenopause. So, how are we doing this? We are building Oviact alongside people who will actually use it, women living with PCOS and the clinicians who care for them. We run regular sessions with women to understand which symptom matter most and how tracking feels simple and not overwhelming. We work with clinicians to learn which patterns are truly meaningful. The impact of getting this right is across the system. For women, this reduces long-term risks through better management and early detection. And for clinicians, this means clearer patterns and more informed conversations. And for payers, that translates into up to 20 million savings per year. I am building Oviact because I lived the PCOS for over a decade. We are a mission-driven team that builds with, not just for the people we serve. We are one step closer to making women's health easier to manage and harder to dismiss. Thank you.